The dusty Texas sun beat down as a young woman named Claire pulled up to a small roadside diner in her shiny red convertible. She was on her way to meet a potential investor for her fashion startup, dressed to impress and full of confidence. But when she stepped out, she almost tripped over a man sitting on the porch, a tall, rugged black cowboy with a weathered hat, muddy boots, and a rope coiled beside him. He looked like he hadn't seen a mirror in days. Claire wrinkled her nose. "You shouldn't just sit there," she muttered. "People might think you're a bum." The man chuckled quietly, tipping his hat. "Maybe they already do, ma'am." His deep voice carried a calm power that made her pause, but she rolled her eyes and walked inside. As fate would have it, the diner was nearly empty, and the only free seat was across from the same cowboy. Claire sighed and reluctantly sat down. He smiled slightly and said, "You seem in a hurry." "Big city meeting?" She nodded curtly. "I don't expect you to understand business." But when her phone rang, everything changed. The voice on the line was her investor's assistant. "Mr. Carter is already there waiting for you." The one wearing a cowboy hat, confused. Claire turned to the man across from her, who was now grinning. "That'd be me," he said simply, extending his hand. "Daniel Carter, owner of Carter Holdings. I believe you wanted to talk investment." Claire's face turned crimson. She stammered an apology, but Daniel just laughed softly. "Don't worry. Happens more often than you think. Over coffee." She learned that he wasn't just rich, he was one of the largest landowners in Texas, owning thousands of acres of ranches and properties. But beneath his wealth was loneliness. He'd lost his wife years ago and hadn't let anyone close since. Something about Claire's fire and honesty broke through his silence. She apologized sincerely, and he admired her courage to own her mistake. What began as an awkward encounter blossomed into friendship, then love. The cowboy who hadn't loved in years finally found a reason to smile. Again, proof that sometimes the richest hearts wear the dustiest boots.